My name is Colleen, and this is my kitchen. Believe it or not, this was me 4 years ago. I struggled with my weight my entire life. And finally, I came to the realization that diets don't work. By simply eating healthy and moving more, I was able to lose over 100 pounds. I started at a size 26W, and within about a year and a half, I went to a size 12, no W. And best of all, I've now kept the weight off for over 2 years, and counting. So now here I am in my kitchen showing you how you can eat healthy and lose weight just like I have. Because if I can do it, you can too. Hello and welcome back to my kitchen. Well, it is boiling hot here today, and that means that we're going to be cooking outside because it is just too hot to cook on the stove today. So we're going to be making a really delicious char-grilled chipotle salmon and corn salad. It's entirely made on the grill, served slightly warm, makes a delicious entree salad for 2 people or a great side salad to bring to your next summer potluck. Let me show you how we put this together. First thing we want to do is go ahead and prepare that chipotle marinade. So it's really easy. 3 ingredients, one of which is a chipotle pepper and just a little bit, about a teaspoon of the adobo sauce that the peppers come in. So now what I'm going to do is go ahead and dice that pepper up. Mince it up, really. You want it really fine. Our second ingredient is lime juice. I'm going to roll my lime to soften it up and get those juices to release. And then go ahead and add that lime juice right into the pan. And my last ingredient, third ingredient, just a pinch of coarse sea salt. That's absolutely it. So now I'm going to take my whisk and blend that together, really distribute those pieces of pepper and the adobo sauce. And you'll notice that I prepared this in a shallow baking dish because I'm just going to plop my salmon right on top of there, put that flesh side down, meat side down, and I want to let that sit for about 20 minutes in the fridge and let it marinate up. I'm using half a pound of salmon fillet, and I'm using a wild-caught sockeye salmon. It's pretty dense, but it flakes up really nicely. It's going to be absolutely delicious in this salad. I went ahead and preheated my propane grill and then lowered the flames all the way down to low. And you can see that I lightly greased the grates, and I put the salmon meat side down first. I need to cook the salmon for, about 3 to 4 minutes on each side until it's done inside, fully cooked through. And then I've added 3 ears of corn and 1 poblano pepper to the mix. Those I haven't basted with anything. We're just going to leave them dry and go ahead and cook them up on the grill. And I want to cook them for about, a minute and a half on each of the 4 sides. Those are going to cook up really quickly. Okay, everything's grilled up, and I've let it cool for, about 10 minutes while I prep the rest of my ingredients. So first, I'm going to take these ears of corn, and the trick to making the corn kernels not fly all over the place is to cut them in the bowl. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them flat side down and just run my knife down the side like that. Next I have here 1 cup of cherry tomatoes that I've halved. And now let's go ahead and add that salmon. And first thing we want to do is take this skin that you can see has gotten very crispy on the grill. Go ahead and take that off. Flip that back over. And then I'm just going to use my fork to flake that up. If you find any bones when you're flaking it up, go ahead and remove them. Now let's add this poblano pepper. Now I'm just going to chop it whole. I'm not going to take the peel off. I'm not going to de-seed it. I'm going to put the whole thing in completely whole. I love adding the poblano chili whole. It adds such a great smoky flavor to the dish. So let's put that in, and then I have a half a cup loosely packed chopped fresh cilantro. And then the last thing that's left is a little bit of dressing. Okay, before I start mixing up that dressing, I'm just going to give this a good mix, get everything combined in there. Okay, for our dressing, it is going to start with the juice of 1 lime. Let's add a pinch of salt. And then I have some spices. We're going to use a half a teaspoon of ground coriander. That's going to mix really well with that cilantro that we added, because cilantro is coriander. Then I have half a teaspoon of cumin, and that's just going to really build on that flaky, or the smoky flavor, excuse me, smoky flavor from the poblano pepper that we grilled up. Then lastly, to add some creaminess, a little bit of flavor to the dish. Oh, I'm doing good tonight. 1 tablespoon of olive oil, extra virgin olive oil. That's it for our dressing. So now I am just going to whisk this up until it's nice and well blended. It should get just slightly thick. And then I'm going to pour that over my salad, give it a stir, and serve it up. And here we go, the colorful and delicious char-grilled chipotle salmon and corn salad. I'm going to go sit down and enjoy my dinner on this hot, hot summer day. I hope you'll give this a try in your own kitchen. Let me know what you think, and I will see you next time in my kitchen.